Thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of the Real Israel Podcast with me, your host, Chaim Malespin. Join us as we dive into Israel's past, present, and future as we explore the rich history, current events, and visionary perspectives shaping this dynamic region. Friends, Sergeant Major here, Chaim Malespin. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for making it possible that we won't die. We'll be protected from the snares of the enemy, from the rocket-propelled grenades, from the Shawaz bombs, and all the other things that we encounter both in the north in Lebanon and in the south in Gaza. And this tool, this is called the Evo thermal drone, and it is going to spot the enemy before they spot us. So thank you for giving, and let's get a few more for the people who really need it, who are on the front lines. God bless you.
So first of all, thank you very much for this drone. It's really gonna help us to take care of us inside Gaza. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate really.
Your name Yair means light, right? Yair.
Yeah. My name is Yair. The meaning is light. Like everywhere I go, there is a light.
Yes.
And I'm really happy, and really thank you for my soul inside.
Now I know it's scary going in the midst of Jabalia, going in the midst of all over Beit Lahia when we were there, when we were in Khan Yunis a lot, and me as a Yalom soldier, I know that when the transport comes, they are open. I mean, RPGs can hit and have hit, and the way the Hamas, they don't play fair. They will pop out of a tunnel or pop out of a sniper.
They hide everywhere.
Yeah, and so when you're able to see in the darkness, now this drone, just do a little unboxing here. This drone, oops, there we go, is a thermal drone. So you push it like this, you push the buttons down, and then up, and the thermal drone, you can hold that if you want. The way this goes is it just goes up like that. You probably know. And I didn't put the battery in, but this thermal drone is called the Evo. Evo thermal drone. So it just folds out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course it has on here these little wing covers.
Yes.
Now what it does is this, you take this off, this little plastic off, exactly like that, push down like that.
All right.
And then what it does is it's able to transmit a thermal image, like a heat imprint with this. You see, this is not normal drones. They don't have this.
Yeah. There is another camera there.
So it has the main cameras, but then it has this special, and it can see the heat imprints. And it turns on like that.
Yeah.
And these are the sensors. Cameras are up, down. See, camera here.
Yes.
Camera here.
Everywhere.
Camera here. Camera here, and here, and here.
Wow.
And of course the thermal camera.
Yeah. No,
So we just want to say on behalf of all those who've given around the world, and we want to get more for more soldiers and even for our own unit. But you're the first one to have received from the Aliyah Return Center, the first ones. And so just thank you all for giving, because when you're giving, you're saving lives, real lives of real people. We don't want him to be hurt. We don't want him to be hurt, and he won't be hurt, because God is watching over Israel.
God is watching everywhere.
Yes. And how many people are? I don't know if you're allowed to say. Maybe you're not allowed to say how many people are on that. But what is the main thing they do? Is transporting?
We give the food, the bombs inside Gaza to the soldiers.
Right.
Every day, and food also.
Right.
And we go out every day and go in every day to give some medical food.
Right.
And
even injured soldiers maybe out, and so and will you be the one actually piloting this?
I gonna learn, I gonna learn about it.
Yes.
And I give you some picture from
if you're able to do a video, a thing from the air of the soldiers or whatever,
of course,
that'd be wonderful. And last little thing is this is what the Army uses, because the one that we were trying to get before is about $7,500. This is more. This is a lot more than that. This is over $10,000. The reason why is because this one is there's things called mishabshim. This is the best at making sure that the scramblers won't make it fall. It has a way to avoid the scramblers, and so it will still fly, where the other drones, they'll crash. The Mavic crashes, but the Evo stays flying. So
there is no more to describe. Thank you very much. It's gonna help us a lot.
May God richly bless you. We're praying for you.
Thank you.
We're praying around the world, praying for we're praying for all of us. God bless you.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Shalom, friends. I'm here with a dear friend of mine, Yair, which means to light, to bring light. Yair, he will bring light, and he does bring light. I'm going to ask him a little bit about his experiences in Gaza. I myself, of course, as you know, have been serving for about 400 days at the time of this filming in Gaza and Lebanon. Now, Yair, there's certain areas on the beach that it's a beautiful place. It was a beautiful place, and then evil people ruined it.
Even I don't understand the people like why Gaza attacked Israel, because you saw the houses and the views from there, like really good quality life there from the Gaza
fancy
civilian.
cars.
Yeah, fancy cars and all around.
Jewelry.
So why it's happened? Yes, so we go enter Gaza from Zikim, and I saw like beautiful view, and we've been in the same place, not exactly in the same time, but in the same place.
Yeah, I know that along the beach there's a resort. I mean, I was there. I blew up this resort. Now, I understood that there was an attack by Hamas or by the Nukhba force, their elite force, on some of our soldiers, and so you were able to be there to
we handle, like we do surgery to the soldiers there.
So they got hit by an explosive or
by
an
RPG.
RPG,
from the RPG, and in the first time in the war, we handled to a lot of soldiers there in the resort. It's called Blue Beach. By the shore. And
so a helicopter or something would have had to take them, and
the helicopter.
You had to carry their bodies.
The unit 669 came
rescue.
to the rescue unit came to the dead soldiers, and we helped to the soldiers came to the hospitals. All the way, like with the pump, like we handled
blood and infusion of blood and
infusion.
If they lose too much blood, you lose your life. Now, I wanted to ask you this: how do you deal with some of the trauma of just knowing people that have died and?
So I don't have problem with blood and stuff like that. This is the reason why I'm paramedic. One of the reasons. And I go to psychological, like 2 to 1 times a week. Okay. And it's helped me a lot. Now I'm okay because I think about my country, and there is no trauma for me, because we are around our friends inside, and I'm really excited to be there, and I don't feel any trauma about this situation. Yeah.
Do you feel that in any way God has helped this country of the Bible, like in this war?
So I have a lot of things to say about the God inside. You feel God everywhere, every time. Also we read the Tehillim inside, and
Psalms. Okay.
And it feels like you feel like God with you, like near, like here, like your friend.
Yes.
Like protect you from everyone, everywhere. And when you go out from Gaza, you feel like a blessing, man.
What I would do in my tactical uniform, I would put some Psalms in there, and then I'd take it out of the little side zipper, take it out there and read it. Different, really cool, or the book of Isaiah.
You read inside Gaza.
Inside Gaza, and I'd read it like in Khan Yunis. I would do that when we were waiting for the next mission, and it's really encouraging because you're dealing with life and death every day, and as soon as you cross that border, same in Lebanon, anything can happen.
Anything can happen, but we read the Bible exactly where you when you enter Gaza, you read the Bible, Tfilat HaDerech.
It's called prayer.
Now I feel much more closer to God after this war, for sure. Because I'm here, I'm survived.
And being a paramedic, it must be a lot of pressure on you, stress, just as that job. I mean, a paramedic anywhere in the world, but a paramedic in a war, it's got to be a lot of stress, because if you forget something, it's not like, oh, I forgot my keys.
So it depends who you are around you, who is your friends, and how much stress they have. But in my
experience.
In my experience, my people, my friends around me, the medics, the doctors, all of them really good people, really like
Right.
shooting.
Yeah,
really
they're people of
like
the land.
relaxing.
And
Yeah.
relaxing
They really
people.
calm there.
Not stress multipliers, but stress minimizers. That's what you need. And the main thing is when an explosion happens. I know for myself, whenever a light will flash, you always see a light before the explosion happens, like a little
like 1 second before.
1 second before. So as soon as like people turn on, like you're outside and you see a motion sensor light that goes, then I right away jump. I almost jumped onto my gravel.
I jump also, like you have a heart attack for a minute.
For a second.
For a second, yeah.
And then I realized, it's just the motion light. But when that happens, and it really is a bomb, then you need stress minimalizing type people. And stay calm, everyone. We need to get the blood infusion into his arm now.
Yeah.
And never panic.
Yeah, and instead of the surgery that we do, one of the most things to do is to calm the friends around you. It's one of the important things, and we learn it every day how to do it. Now I can do it for everyone, also in Israel.
Last question. This is a little bit of a hard question. It's been surprising for me, maybe for you, to see around the world people that are maybe standing for Hamas, or they're pro-Hezbollah with the actual yellow flag of the terrorist group called Hezbollah. And you wonder, do they know what they're doing? And so is it strange for you to see that there are people who love you in the world, that really love you and are praying for you every day?
Actually, there is a people that hate us everywhere, and people that really like us, love us everywhere. And I try to example like our decision, why we here, why we go Gaza. We never kill babies or something like that. I'm really shocked that I heard it in the news. But everywhere I go, I try to talk, to say to
when you meet people and how you represent what's going on, people think very strange things. They say words that are big words like genocide, ashmatata, or they use words like apartheid, or like starvation, and you go there and you say, I wish people would know that we're fighting for our lives here, and if they were here, they would be fighting for their lives too.
You can call genocide to 7 October, just in 7 October 2023, and we go against our enemies.
Yeah.
We go inside Gaza to kill exactly just the Hamas.
That's right.
Hamas organization.
That's right.
Just the Hamas organization, not everyone, every man around.
And then I know another thing people say is they say it didn't start on the 7th of October. The war started when you came here in 1948. Like, we are the problem and I say, wow. And we've been doing genocide since 1948. They say about us.
They say.
And I say, it's interesting to know how the population was small in Gaza and in Judea and Samaria. Some call it the West Bank, and now it's boomed. There's millions. 2.5 million people, something like that.
Around it.
In Judea, Samaria, there's about 2-something million, and in Gaza, another 2 or something million.
Yeah, like 4.5. Something like that.
It's just expanded. If we're doing a genocide, we're doing a very bad job all these years then, because it's the opposite.
It's the opposite. Exactly, it's the opposite. Every year, like thousands of people lives born in Gaza in the West Bank.
We want you to know people around the world are praying for you because they love you and they want you to be safe. And thank you so much for your service.
Very much.
And keep on protecting as you do as a combat medic, paramedic.
Yes.
And may God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.